Hi, this is FluentPrime. Welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a few questions from the math test calculator section on the SAT examination. This section is also known as the Calc section, or simply section for the last section. All right, let's see what this part of the exam, of the test, has to offer us. All right, so 55 minutes is how long it takes to complete everything here. Maybe less, depends on, how often you practice and your skills and abilities. And this section 4 has 38 questions in total. So I'm not going to look at all this information that they're giving me because it's the same as in any practice test offered by College Board. So I'm jumping right into the questions in order to explain what we have. Okay, so we're starting here now. If m equals 3, how much greater is 10m than 6m? So m is 3, then 10m is 30, and then 6m is 18. 30 minus 18 equals 12. How much greater? Okay, the answer is C. Is 12 greater? That's how much. Now I'm bumbling this in, and for that I need my pencil. We're imitating our SAT exam. One is, by the way, I forgot the answers. B or C? What is it? C. Okay, C. Okay, an incomplete mark here, a little bit more. Cool. Next, 2. The temperature in degrees Celsius of an object placed in a room is recorded every 5 minutes. The temperature of the object decreases rapidly at first, then decreases more slowly as the object's temperature approaches the temperature of the room. Which of the following graphs could represent the temperature of this object over time? Okay, let me underline some very important stuff here. The temperature of the object decreases rapidly, so rapidly at first, then decreases more slowly as the object's temperature approaches the temperature of the room. So, in other words, it's super hot, then it is rapidly getting cooler, and then not so rapidly, then steadily getting cooler, and then eventually obtains the same temperature as the temperature of the room. So the graph should look something like this. Okay, and we have that already. This is spreadsheet A. This is not going to work because it's increasing, as well as C is not going to work either. D, okay, so we can see that this decrease here is not rapid, but the condition here is that decreases rapidly at first. Now, this is not a rapid decrease. We're crossing that out. Okay, so A. Alrighty. Question 3. Which of the following values of x is a solution to the equation above? I am just simply putting these numbers in. I'm not calculating. I'm not doing anything really extra. So if I put -1 in there, it's going to be -3. It's not going to work because whatever is inside the square root cannot be negative. It has to be positive. The result of this square root has to be positive. 1, 2, 7, 18, etc. Okay, so what if I put 1 in there? So 1 minus 2 is going to be -1. No, it's not going to work either. So I'm crossing out A and B. C, what if we put 4? 4 minus 2 equals 2. So something in here. So here must be 4 then. But if I put 4 in here, then it is 4 plus 10 is 14. Well, square root of 14 is not going to be 2. So that's what this is 3.7, 3.8, 3.6 at best. I'm not going to calculate exactly. So C is out. 6 is my only option simply because A, B, C are not going to work. Now let's check it out. 6 minus 2 is going to be 4, and then 6 plus 10 is going to be square root of 16, and that's exactly what we need. So the answer is actually D. Next, moving along. Question 4. Last year, 800 students attended the career fair at West High School. This year, the number of students who attended the career fair increased by 5%. How many students attended the career fair at West High School this year? Okay, 800. And this year, it's 5% more. Now, I have my calculator here to the right-hand side of my paper, but I'm not going to use it simply because it's going to take longer to calculate using my calculator than just, assuming this in my head. Now, look at these answers. It's 804 and 805. Now, 5% of 100. So if it's 100, 5% of this is going to be, so we can multiply by 0.5, and that equals what? That equals 5. So, but we have 800. So it cannot be 804 and 805. It's impossible. 5% of 100 is going to be 5. So together with that, an increase of 5% is going to be 105. Not working, because it's too small. Now, 840. Well, that seems like an option, but very quickly, 1,200. 5% of 800. So 5% of 1,000 is going to be 50. So 1,200 together with 50 is not going to work because it's too much. We're crossing out D. C is our only option. Indeed, I'm not going to use the calculator in this because it's too simple. It's too simple. 840 is 5% of 800 plus 800. That's the answer. So I'm bubbling in C. Okay, that was question 4. Now question 5. All right, so the table above shows the calories, grams of fat. Okay, how many more grams of protein are in 1 pound of pumpkin seeds that are in 1 pound of pistachios? Okay, so I'm focused on pistachios here, and we're talking about protein. So this number there, and then pumpkin, this number there. But see the underlined portions of our question here? That's something that we need to pay attention to. 1 pound is 16 ounces. The weight given here is in ounces, 1 ounce. So we need to multiply that by 16, I believe, and see the difference. How many more grams of protein are in 1 pound of pumpkin than in 1 pound of pistachios? Okay, so our equation is that we have 16 multiplied by 3 versus 16 multiplied by 8.5. Now, this is something that's easy. We can calculate that. It's going to be 48. And what's here? 16 by 8.5. Let's use our calculator here, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to delete my phone number here that you may use, by the way, to call me. All right, cool. And ask any questions you have. So this is our calculator. So what do we have? 16, very quickly, multiplied by 8.5. That is 136 minus 48. Oops. 88. Cool. That's what we need. Do we have 88? We do. Right there. See, only in question 5 did we actually need to use our calculator. Of course, you can use your calculator, for example, here just to calculate the percentage. You can just simply multiply 800 by 5%, and you're going to get 40, and then just add 840 is going to be 840. But logically, it's sometimes faster to answer that way. Plus, using your brain will never hurt. That's what this is. All right. That's how we do our math prep, and we practice a lot with any problems. We can answer any questions that you have. In this case, leave a comment under this video if anything is unclear, or shoot me an email at fluentprime@gmail.com. Yes, by the way, thank you so much for having watched this video, and good luck on your SAT exam. Bye.